Today on EA Sports. It's a special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Houston Texans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go?
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Fields now to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. On the return is Jones. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texan. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll give it to Mixon. He can't, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Out of the gun, Fields. Quick throw there is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Jones on the return. Shoves him aside near the 35. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense taking over again. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 62 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly...
Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A shotgun snap, Fields. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Jones on the return. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42. Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys up.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down. And the Texans would extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted...
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second down, here's Fields. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw is Fields. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. On first down, Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Fields. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Off play action, Fields. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Norris. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here's Jones. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Texans to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are... They'll look to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big. The tackles made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Houston,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Devontae Smith, an even 90 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They fake the handoff, now Tua.
Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
James Harrison coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Tua wants to throw it on second down.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. But not before he's inside the 30. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes being chased out left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Antonio Gates, 28 yards. And the Chiefs have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Devontae Smith in there to return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
Yeah, now they'll try to pile on. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They go to Johnson again. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Running it with a fullback, Burton. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And even with the loss on 1st down, they did a nice job holding on to the football. And they can still run it 2 more times and take some time off the clock and even take some of the timeouts away from the defense and then possibly kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. They're in a great spot.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike, and that'll be caught.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mike Burton taking it in from a yard out.
And the Chiefs are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here's Smith to return it.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Tua.
Take a miracle at this stage. If they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing Tua.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Tua.
And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Tua.
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, it must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 3. Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says we're going for it on 4th down. Here we go with Johnson.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder